And let's see practice question on them. Question like this: value the freehold interest in the shopping mall located at Lekki. Let last 2 years on a 5-year lease at 500,000 naira per annum net. The current rental value from comparables is 850,000 naira, and similar properties sell at an all risk yield of 6%. First thing you need to do is analyze. Valuation, analysis first. Analysis. Can you cut? Analyze. Now what are we? Yes, this is what value the freehold interest. It is a freehold valuation. Freehold interest. Freehold interest. Then the next is shopping mall, like located at Lekki. It was let last 2 years on a 5-year lease. We have the lease to run for 5 years, but the property was let for 2 years ago. That means the number of years, the unexpired term, 5 years minus the 2 years that have been spent, it remains what? 3 years unexpired term. This is your unexpired term. The unexpired time is 3 years. Then the next is the lease at the property was let on the property last 2 years on a 5-year lease at 500,000 naira. The rent passing is 500,000 naira per annum net. Now the current rental value from comparable is 850,000 naira. The current rental value, which is what the full rental value, is 850,000 naira. And similar properties sell at an all risk yield of 6%. Your I is 6%. Having done all this, the next thing is for you to apply all this in here. So let's start with the valuation. 10. Rent passing. The rent passing is 500,000 naira. Then YP for the unexpired term for 3 years at our I is 6%. Then remember what we explained here, that mostly what they do is just this one enjoy lower yield. You give this one lower yield because he's paying a lower rent. There is no like the chance of this client, this tenant defaulting is slim because you are paying a lower rent compared to the normal rent you are supposed to pay. So if this is 6%, this one will be what? 5%. And the formula is 1 minus PV all over I. 1 minus PV all over I. PV is what? 1 over A all over I. 1 minus 1 over our A is what? 1 plus I all raised to power n all over I. So let's solve this. We have 1 minus 1 all over 1 plus our I, 5%. 5 over 100 is 0.05. 0.05 all raised to power what? The number of years n 3. Unexpired term, which is 3, all over 0.05. If we use our calculator to punch this, we will have a value of 2.7232. Okay, let's start with this. 1 plus 0.05, that is what? 1.05 raised to power 3. This will give you 1.1576. Then 1 divided by this answer, we have 0.8638. Then we subtract the answer from 1 minus our answer, we have 0.1576. 136,162. This our answer now divided by what? 0.05. Divided by 0.05. We have 2.7232. 2.7232. This is 2.7232. Use this value to multiply this. Any answer you have, any value you have is your capital value for 10. 2.7232 times 500,000. 2.7232 times 500,000. We have 1,361,624 times 500,000. 136,164. 1,361. 1,361. 6,224.01. This is the capital value for 10. CV 10. This is the capital value for 10. Now reversion. For the reversion, we use the full rental value. Full rental value, or you call it market rent. The full rental value for reversion. The full rental value is 850,000. 850,000 naira. Then YP deferred for 3 years at 6%. The formula to use here now, YP deferred. YP deferred for 3 years at 6%. The formula to use for deferred is 1 all over AI. 1 all over 1 plus I all raised to power n I. So actually the combination, what forms this deferred is present value of 1 naira, which is 1 over A, times YP in PEP, in perpetuity, 1 over I. 1 over A times 1 over I will give you 1 over AI. So in some tests, they will solve this 1 over A separately, the 1 over I separately. They will now multiply the two together. But no problem. You can solve it. You can still achieve the same value, 1 over AI. It's just a mathematics stuff. So 1 all over 1 plus 0.06 all raised to power 3 times 0.06. So when we solve this, 1 plus 0.06, that will give us 1.06. 1.06 raised to power 3. 1.06 raised to power 3. 1.06 raised to power 3. We have 1.191016. This answer that we have now, use it to divide 1. 1 divided by answer, we have 0.839619. 1 all over AI. 1 plus 0.06. When you add them, you have 1.06. Then you raise to power 3. Raise to power 3. Raise by the power of 3. We have 1.19016. Then use it to multiply 0.06 times 0.06. We have 0.071460. Anything you have, everything you have here now. Now use it to divide 1. So 1 divided by our answer, we have 13.9937. 13.9937. When we multiply this as well, any value that we have, that is our capital value for reversion. 13.9937 times 850,000. We have 11,894,645. Now this is the capital value for reversion. Add the two together, the two value together, please. Plus, now add this and this now. 1,361,624.01. We have 13,200,000 256,269.01. This will be the capital value for the property. So as it is, this is our term and reversion. We can't do without it because we will need it when we get to marriage valuation. In marriage valuation, we do term and reversion. In leasehold valuation as well, we use term and reversion.